on today's episode of Adapting the Outdoors, I'm going to show you what I'm carrying in my deer hunting pack. So stay tuned. Well, opening day in Illinois was last weekend, but this coming weekend I am going to be going out deer hunting for the very first time. I opted not to go opening weekend because, one, the friend that I'm going with had plans already, and two, it's just kind of cliche, in my opinion, to go on opening day. There's going to be a lot of people, you know, especially if you're going to be hunting public land. We actually have the chance this weekend to hunt private property, but originally we had planned on doing public land. Okay, so one of the first things that you really need to have in your pack is flashlights. And I say that in a plural because I am of the saying, one is none, two is one. So I have one in the other room that I'm carrying, as well as two headlamps. This one here clips onto my hat. And then this one, which I got at Walmart for like $1, clips on to the top of my hat. Or if I'm not wearing a hat, then it'll clip onto my head. The next thing that you need, especially if it's cooler weather, right now it's not going to be colder weather. It's going to be like mid-70s. But once it gets colder, you'll need this. You'll need a winter hat. And if you're going to be hunting out of ground blind like I am, then you need it to be black, because the black will blend in. Face mask. This one is camo. Typically you would want to use a black face mask. The one that I'm going to be using, like I say, is camo, because I couldn't find a black one. We're going to be going during youth shotgun season. So you want to have your orange vest and your orange hat. Another good thing to have, whether you're hunting out of a blind or a tree stand, is a good pair of binoculars. I actually got these from my grandfather. Next thing, bug spray. Yeah, everybody's telling me, buy a Thermacell, buy a Thermacell. But honestly, for me, this has worked just as good as I think a Thermacell would. Next thing you want to have, and I wouldn't recommend this right now, I would recommend this later in the season, is some sort of a call. This just happens to be a flex tone grunt call. Scent eliminating spray. This is a must in every person's game bag. You know, whether you're in a tree stand or in a ground blind, you got to be scent free, or as scent free as you can be. To go along with the scent free deodorant, I carry it with me, because you never know when you're going to need to reapply it. You shouldn't need to, but if you sweat a lot, it's recommended that you carry it with you and reapply it occasionally. Another must, a rangefinder. You're sitting in the blind or the tree stand, and Mr. 10-pointer walks in, you got to be able to know, okay, that deer is 30 yards away. Can I make the shot? Pocket knives. I happen to have two of them because, again, I'm on the understanding of one is none, two is one. This one is the old-timer gut hook folding pocket knife that I featured in a product review about a month ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. And this one here is just the pocket knife that I've been carrying for almost a year now. I got it for my birthday about a year ago from a friend, and I've been carrying it ever since. To go along with your pocket knives, I carry a sharpening steel, but you probably want to carry a sharpening stone, a whetstone, another good thing to have. And again, this is for a little bit later in the year. Sprays, scent sprays for like your mock scrapes and for rubs in the trees, that kind of thing. Again, I have two different kinds here, or two different brands. This is some off-brand that I've never even heard of, and this is Wind Pro. This tan one here is Buck, and the other one is Doe. When you are field dressing, you want to have rubber gloves. I think that it's another crucial piece of gear. Yeah, a lot of guys are like, well, it's more macho if you have blood on your hands. Okay, yes, it probably is, but deer carry bacteria in their blood, and bacteria and diseases in their blood, that while it's not necessarily transferable to a person, you don't want to take the risk. So wear your field dressing gloves. They make them that go up to your wrists, or they even make them that go clear up to your shoulders. The last thing that I have is my wallet. This is the most crucial piece of your gear. Why do I say that? Your tags. These are absolutely the single most important piece of gear that you can carry with you. Because if you don't have your deer tags, you're not legal. So be sure that you carry your tags, and be sure that you carry identification. That way, if there is an accident of some kind, God forbid, then you have your identification with you and all of your insurance. So if you guys can think of anything that I'm forgetting, please feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section and tell me, what it is that I'm forgetting. If you like the video, then please leave me a comment. Give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.